don't see no sin. I see a strong man, like knowing what he want. You know, some of these losers out here think when men vulnerable and love their women, they simps and happy to be with a women, this and that. Nah, man, that's what a real man is. That's what a real king is. I think
they look good together.
Yeah, and I think she, you know what, man? I think she, that Joe, I'm telling you. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. It was good, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode. It's just the Draytons. I'm your boy Ron with my lovely, beautiful wife.
I thought you was gonna add something else, Giselle.
And we back with another video. And today we're gonna react to Mike and Key. I hope I'm saying it right. Catch up. They was from a previous episode we reacted to when I think Mike and his cousin was on there, and he ended up getting with this the lady with the short hair. So we're gonna see how they doing. Hopefully things went well for them, because we did like Mike. We thought Mike was real, smooth. Thought he was like, took it real serious, and let's see how their relationship go. Got anything to say?
Nope. I'm interested to see if they still together.
All right, let's get it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette.
She looked tight.
Yeah?
She looked upset. Look at her face. She looked upset. She looked very standoffish. So if we had to do a guesstimate before watching the episode, I would say they're not together. What would you say?
I'm be honest with you, I can't go off it yet. I can't.
You gotta give a guesstimate.
It's only. Then I think they still together. I think it's. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know. I can't get off.
You can't change your answer.
It hasn't been much yet.
You can't change your answer.
Arlette, and we are here today with Kay.
Because that could just be her look. Some women just have those looks.
No, because when she went on the show, she was very much Miss Butterfly, Miss Happy, Miss all that. Today, look it again.
All right, we'll see.
Okay.
Kay and Mike, welcome guys. How are we feeling?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Of course. So we had the both of you on episode 12 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you ended up matching. Perfect. So is it a yes for you for her?
So yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, we got a match. I'll go ahead and take this mic and you guys can go on off. Oh, everybody holding hands. So we saw on the show, we got to know a little bit about you guys. You told us little tidbits here and there, but let's know a little bit more. Let's start with you, Mike.
Okay, I'm Mike. I'm 37 from Newark, New Jersey. I'm a father, a poet, and an actor. And I've been in and out of Arizona for a few years, and I live in Cali now. And came to the show. I like what you guys had going on, and felt like I needed to be a part of it. Sent the email and came on, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, man. I'm grateful for the experience. So.
Okay, so I know you said you're a poet, actor. How did you get into that kind of stuff?
So yeah, I was always into writing. Growing up in church, I used to memorize books of the Bible and want the longest verses and try to remember the words, because words just always impressed me. So I used to listen to the lyrics when the songs used to come in the cassette tape, and they didn't have the lyrics on the back of the CD book. So I would listen to the tape, rewind, write the lyrics down, and then that's how I just got caught up in that. And then I started doing open mics back in 2012.
Okay.
And then just it kind of grew from there. Just stay consistent with the work and started, putting myself out there. So yeah,
okay.
I just something I'm very passionate about.
Nice, very cool.
Most definitely.
All right, and now, Kate, what about for yourself? Let us know a little bit.
Okay, well, my name is Kay, and I'm an artist, a singer.
I do apologize. It's K, not Key. K. Or did I say K?
No, you said Key.
I did.
I would have thought it was Key.
Key too?
Yeah, because I never saw K spelled like that.
All right, but it's okay. I just wanted to apologize about that. Name was K. And yeah, that's what's up. I could see Mike being like an open mic type guy. He's just real laid back, real real smooth, always even kill. I just found out, when it comes to Muslims, when they fast, they supposed to be even kill. They're not supposed to get too happy, not too sad. They supposed to be just even not emotional.
Oh, so I'm a Muslim.
Nah, I guess. Nah, you too happy right now. That's not even cute.
I'm not always like this though.
Singer, a dancer, an entrepreneur. I sell lip glosses and lip balms. I'm also a television producer, and I'm a lover. I'm a lover girl.
Lover girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how I know you said you sound like you're like an entrepreneur. Like, how did you get into, I guess, let's say the lip gloss business?
Well, I've always been into like a bold lip in like the beauty industry. So I was just figuring like, you know what? Let me start selling my own lip glosses.
Okay. Like you just like YouTubed how to make it. Like, how did you?
YouTube how to make it for sure, and it was really easy and simple. And I add my own oils. I'm into oils and herbs and stuff, so I use a lot of natural ingredients. So yeah, I'm into making my own products too.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Like
what other products?
Yeah.
Body oils, hair products, things like that.
Okay. I just see you glistening. Okay, girl.
Thank you. It is kind of hot in here, but yeah, thank you.
Okay. So obviously, as we saw on the show, with you guys, how you even came to match. Originally, Mike, you ended up popping your balloon.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I initially popped because she mentioned, I asked her, you know, how she felt about men with kids. And then she said, you know, she prefers men that don't have kids. And so I have 2 children.
Yeah.
I didn't let her finish, so I kind of rushed it because, I mean, the previous contestant, you know, she popped immediately. And, you know, I didn't want her to settle. I wanted her to get exactly what you want. You know, the dating market is pretty broad. You know, there's people out there that, you know, may have what you're looking for, because I'm not the type to settle myself. But, you know, then she made an exception, so, you know.
Okay. I see.
Got my balloon back, and here we go.
Okay. And now, Kay, I know like you initially had said you were a little iffy about the kids thing. So have you dated someone in the past with kids that made you have that thought process, or like what?
Actually, never. I've never dated anyone with kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it was something like, I haven't done it.
Right.
I'm not doing it now.
Exactly.
Kind of thing?
I haven't done it. I don't know what it's like. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But then his kids are older too, so it's just like that made a difference for me. For sure.
Okay. So if they were younger, it still would have been a pop. Like, leave it in pop.
I think if they were younger, it would have been harder for me to
accept. Okay. Okay, I see. Since you guys matched, have you gone on a date?
Absolutely. Every day.
Change your mind now?
I'm not changing my guesstimate.
Cause you see how she the one to answer. Absolutely. So I'm thinking they rocking with each other.
I'm not changing
I think she got a strong jawbone. You know how I feel about like, show your jawbone.
No.
Every day. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, yes. Every day?
Every day.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we went out the first night of the
Okay.
show, and the plan was to meet up with some other people from the show and go to 11:11. But
Okay.
we pulled up to the club, and it was kind of crowded. I kind of wanted to get to know more. That wasn't the environment to do that. And so Kay is cool enough to like, you know, go with the plan B. We kind of went with the flow. And just ended up having a conversation in the car and making a plan for the next day.
Okay.
We talked for a while.
I love them already. I love them. It just as soon as I heard him say we got in the car, it brought me back to our days in Red Lobster where we kept it so simple, but we learned so much about each other. We worked together. We would leave. We would stop at the bank. We would put money in the bank, and then we would buy 2 Coronas, probably some snacks, and we will just chill on a block off of Farmers for like an hour or 2, and then just chill. My bad, like I love that, but you see how he said, oh, she's the type to go with plan B and all that. Sometimes like women, vice versa, like it don't always gotta be this extravagant thing. Just know how to really vibe with each other, like know how to chill, like know how to conversate, bond, like he said, I like him a lot. He's smart. He said, I wanted to get to know her. I realized wasn't the place. So instead of being decisive, we're going to go on a call. She rolled with it like, you know what? He probably right. Let's roll with it. And then they made plan B. I love that. I love that already. They're going to be a successful relationship.
If they still together.
They're together. They're together.
Okay,
They've been with each other every day. They've been together. So they still been together.
And we really just hit it off. Like, it was just natural, like real comfortable from the jump. And then next day, I'll let you tell her about the
Okay, let us
second
know.
experience. You know?
Sure. Well,
Look, he letting her speed. He like, nah, they I like they see. I like seeing healthy like relationships.
You don't even know if they're together.
They are
still.
together.
You don't even know if they're together.
They together, babe. Come on, you
Okay.
can't tell me they not
I'm
together.
not saying nothing.
Oh, you think it's gonna be
maybe
like?
he just real respectful and he just old enough and he like, listen, I'm gonna let you talk.
You think it's gonna be like Reggie and
I don't know,
Nuve, and then
Nova?
Nova, I mean, and then that's when the horror stories come right after.
I don't know.
Nah, they good.
first of all, I want to say that, like, I came here intentionally, like, wanting to, like, if I did match with someone, I made the time for it.
Good.
Like, I intentionally made a later flight the next day to go back to home. So I just told him, I'm free all day tomorrow.
Respect. She came there intentionally. A lot of women on this show don't do that. She came there intentionally to find love or relationship. She made sure she purposely put her flight for the following night, she said, or day, so she can have time to spend with the person she matched with the same day or even the day after. That's somebody that's really, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that.
Let me know what you want to do.
Yes,
So we had
energy.
our plan. Energy. He was like, I want to see you first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. We're both morning people. So we met that morning and we got smoothies. And he took me to the river. What's the name of that river, babe?
Tempe Town Lakes.
They together. What's the name of that river,
okay,
babe? There go your answer right there.
Okay.
Town
Check that out.
Lakes.
Just something like,
Yeah, hanging out there, talking
Right.
on the...
It's good to see that the show do produce good relationships, though. Like, some people really take it serious.
I think it, like you said, I think it depends on the people, right?
yes,
It
per
depends on
person.
the people. Like, it depends on if you're lucky enough to find someone who is genuinely there looking for love. Like,
Go on, I'm sorry.
if you don't have that and somebody's on there for the wrong intentions, of course their true intentions will come out eventually. But it seems like he said, he's mature. He has his head on straight. He has 2 kids. He was genuinely there looking for love, and vice versa. The same thing for her. So I'm happy, and it shows that if you're serious about wanting to be in a relationship and find love, it can work. Like, you just have to be, you have to be open and you have to be adaptable to letting things flow and letting it work out and letting it be genuine and natural. So I'm happy for them, since she calling him Bay or whatever. I don't know.
the bench,
Right.
and then we went to get some food
Right.
at Chopped.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, I love that place. I got some
You guys
good
like healthy
salads.
stuff. Y'all
Yeah.
talk about
Oh, yeah.
smoothies,
I know.
chops.
She mentioned on the show, she's serious about eating well.
Yeah, I
Most
see
definitely.
that. I see.
And like I said, I had just finished my detox. I did like a 30-day fruit only detox. So I was still on my health. Well, I'm always on my health.
I only did 3 days of that, and that was very hard. A 3-day, I think I did 3 days only fruit, and
Vegetables?
I don't think so. I think it was only fruit and water with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. So, and that was actually very good. I wouldn't mind trying it for another week. I feel like you do have to preserve your energy with that, though. Like, you can't be doing too much because you're not really getting the nutrients you was getting before. So 30 days is interesting.
Quick, so
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And then after that, he dropped me off to do my interview with Driva, who's also on the show. Me and her are really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we hung out there, and then he took me to the airport, and then that was that for our first day. It was beautiful.
Nice. Okay, and then after that first date, you went back to LA. That is right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
How was that with the community? I know. I think we're at the same time right now, right?
Yeah, it's the same time
Yeah.
zone.
So no time zone
So
difference.
she had to fly back. I took her to the airport.
Wait, she said she had to fly back to LA? Right? She flew back
I
to LA?
think where she live?
I think
He lives in LA.
that's what I'm saying. I think he ended up moving to LA then.
Yeah, I think she said she flew home.
She flew back to LA.
Oh, so they both live in LA?
I think he probably ended up moving to LA to her. If I'm not, I probably heard it wrong. I don't know.
And we made a plan. I actually already had. I'm an actor, so I was shooting in that area already. I was planning on being in town a few days, so I actually flew to California. We met.
Yeah, so he wasn't living there, so he flew to California. He ended up even because he said he lived out there now, right? Earlier.
Up, and we've kind of been inseparable since then. To be honest, just in Cali, enjoying ourselves, vibing, hanging out
So you've been in Cali this whole time.
whole time. Yeah, every day.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me not. All right. So once you went out to Cali, that was how soon after?
Literally, it was like a day or two.
Like 2-3 days maybe.
Yeah, he was serious. He was like, I need to come see you. Like,
Oh my
ASAP.
God.
I was like, okay. Come see me then. That's the energy I like.
Yes.
That's how I knew he was serious.
So
About to come out.
Oh. Oh. I love it, man. I love it. Love it. Beautiful black couple, man. They both took it serious. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Having true intentions. Like, he love that girl. You could see he love that woman. She's a grown woman. Like, that's what's up.
exactly.
I don't see no sin. I see a strong man, like knowing what he want. You know, some of these losers out here think when men vulnerable and love their women, they simps and happy to be with a woman, this and that. Nah, man, that's what a real man is. That's what a real king is.
So before he had went out there, were you guys like FaceTiming, calling, texting? Like, how was it? Like,
Calling, texting, all that. Yeah.
Texting, calling,
I think
They
she
look good together.
Yeah, and I think she you know what, man, I think she that Joe, I'm telling you.
You in this jawline?
I'm telling you, yeah, she.
They look very good together. I'll leave it at that. They look very nice together. I'm happy for them.
Thing that we could do. Maybe,
2024 it's easier to kind of like handle a long distance situation.
Yeah.
But I knew Cali's right next door anyway. But I knew my plan was California, and it worked out.
Yeah. So Mike, you went out to LA like pretty quickly, like within 3 days. Did you already have a spot out there, or how did that go about? Like, how's the living situation?
Yeah. So I'm from Newark, New Jersey, but my mom, she's actually from Riverside, California, and living in Indio, California. So I already had family in California. My brother, he lives in LA. So, I mean, California is where people go in my industry to, make moves and network and stuff like that. Right. So Cali's been my stomping ground since about 2016. Her saying, LA was like, all right, that's like saying right next door. So
okay.
It wasn't a big decision, so that's why it didn't take a lot of time. So,
nice. Okay. Now, since you've been in LA, like, what are some things you guys have gone into? What have you guys done?
We've been to the beach. Okay. That's one of our favorite things to do. He knows I love going to the water. So he took me to the beach. My first time going to Santa Monica Beach. What else have we done? We work out together. Go to the movies, dinner, of course. Done a little bit of traveling. Went to Malibu. That was fun. Do everything together. Swimming, I don't know. Babe, what else did we do?
What else do you guys get into?
I mean, she also attended one of my shows that I've had.
You know what's crazy? I get this feeling that she honestly feels secure with him. Like she's like, babe, what else do we do? Like, she allows him to take that leadership man role, and he embraces taking that leadership man role. So I don't know. I love that.
Simple as masculine energy and feminine energy. That's it.
Right.
Section 14. It's a play that we filmed in Palm Springs. It's about the survivors, like Black and brown families who were forcibly removed from their homes, and we just kind of devised a piece to kind of express, the emotions and the seriousness of some of the secrets of Palm Springs. People think luxury resorts and stuff like that, but they have a dark past as well, dealing with racism and and just justice and treating people like human beings.
Yeah. So you said that was a play.
That was a play that we filmed it was 2 weekends at the end of June. We had about 6 shows, and she was at every single show. So
sure was. They're supporting my man.
She was a supporter at every.
Very much my man.
They're a prime example of what a relationship should be like. I mean, they're gonna go through trials and tribulations, but just so far the way they're both vulnerable to each other. They're both open to each other. They're both learning about each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I can only see them growing from here. Yeah. And they're older too, especially him. So I would think he's more established. You know what I'm saying? I forgot her age, but yeah, I see them lasting a long time.
Single show, so that showed me a lot, man. That meant a lot to me, for her to come out and just, be there for me. I appreciate things like that.
And
well, he's talented, so it was nothing for me. I love seeing him on stage. And he one good thing about the show is it was like his original poem, like his original work. So it made it even more special. And he opened up the show every night.
Wow.
So
One thing I could say is like, there's nothing like watching your partner, or I'm gonna say it's nothing like watching my husband, my man, do something they're passionate about. And like when they're really into it, like I remember when we first met, you're not into it as much, but when you were really working out, and I used to just sit and watch you work out in the park, like I could do that all day because that's something you're passionate about. So I feel like if you really care about somebody, watching them do something that they're passionate about and striving in it and succeeding in it is like the best thing ever. Like I could tear up like watching somebody do something that they're passionate about. So I understand it.
Oh, I don't know. I love being there for him.
That's amazing. And now, so now that you guys are a lot closer, in the same state now, all of that stuff, like, how's the communication been going? It sounds like you guys are doing really good.
The communication is pretty much we face to face, so we just communicate.
Period.
Like we like I think coming on the show, we both had done the work prior to being on the show. Like I want to express this, like how serious I took the show as far as like being open to love. That's what the name of the show is, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I wouldn't come on there to play any games. I did the work on myself. I met Kay. I felt like she did the work on herself as well. And then so us aligning, things just kind of flow naturally,
Yeah.
Everything that we do doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like any pressure. It's kind of just organic. Like she's such a dope individual.
And I'm glad he said, because I always say you got to be open, we should got to be vulnerable. And that's why I feel like a lot of relationships can work if people just know how to put their pride to their side, put other people's opinions to their sides, and just know how to open up to a person. You know what I'm saying? Be vulnerable to a person. Yes, you're not going to like every little thing about a person, but just try to be open to finding the good. You know what I'm saying? Having good conversations. Just don't just sit there and be like, damn, this person boring. Won't you now take the initiative to try to make it more interesting? Maybe he or she needs the other person to open them up more. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about being open, vulnerable, and like he said too, taking it serious. Like a lot of people nowadays, they just play games, and they just think their option's always gonna be there, and it doesn't work like that.
And I just appreciate having her as a friend in general. So.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, so any final thoughts from, Kay, let's start with you. What are some final thoughts, anything from your experience, for meeting Mike, whatever it may be?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you and your lovely husband, Mr. BM, for bringing me onto the show.
Yeah.
Even before I applied for the show, I said a quick prayer to myself. For some reason, it felt right to do. So I was just finishing watching an episode. Something was like, apply. And I said a prayer. I applied. And then couple hours later, BM called me like, hey, asking me questions, prepping me for the show, telling me like you were interested in having you. I was like, okay, guys, I see what you're doing. and I had already had plans to move to California. I'm from Texas, Dallas, Texas. So it was like perfect. It's like I'm gonna get to California, then I'll go to Arizona, I'll do the show. Like, I don't know, it's amazing.
It just worked out.
Everything is working out how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And like he said, we did the work before we got on the show. The work to me means like getting to know myself better, fasting, doing my detoxes, lots of prayer, lots of journaling about the type of man I want, the type of husband that I want.
Yeah.
And I even shared those things with him. Like he saw the date that I wrote everything, and like he aligns with everything that I want in a man and a husband. So it's just been a beautiful divine journey, and I'm just grateful for the show. An opportunity. And Mike,
thank you for coming on. Like, you guys are just absolutely amazing. Okay, and like, what about for you?
I say sometimes I feel like we got a relationship with our luck. Like we got lucky in our relationship too. Find each other and just at the right time, right moment in both each other's lives. Like I do believe sometimes it do take luck. Like I feel like they got lucky. Like it just happened to align with each other, but also at the same time, it seemed like she spoke it to existence. She wrote down what she wanted. She prayed. She fasted. And I love what he said. It's like they both worked on each other to prepare themselves for each other. Again, they put the work and they took it seriously. So I love this whole I love this whole situation right here.
Hey, Mike, any final thoughts?
First, I'd like to start with I have worked on a project. My cousin was killed in 2018 by law enforcement in Newark, New Jersey. So I wrote a book dedicating that to him because it means a lot. And I went through a lot. I went through a lot of a dark, I spent a lot of time in the dark, just trying to put the pieces back together from that. So the book is a big dedication that he was my best friend, literally. So there was a void there that I feel like, was missing. So I just had to do the work. And I feel like God puts people in your life for a reason when you need them the most, right? So I prayed, I set the intentions, and, on the show I said that I know what the truth is, right? And the truth is that God is love, right? And it's about loving yourself first, loving the people that he puts into your life and the people around you. And, when you know the truth, you know that God is speaking to you. And you have to kind of just follow his lead and not wait for certain things. So, sometimes, things from the outside may look like, you're moving fast, but when a man knows, he kind of knows, like, so I know for a fact that Kay was put into my life for a reason. I know that there's nobody else like you. You are an amazing friend. You are genuine. You only can pretend to be somebody for so long. But the truth eventually comes out, and you have been consistent. You have been kind. You have been sweet.
You know how you said man knows when he know, and I told you made sure I let you know that when I finally asked you out at Bronx BBQs, and you was like, you sure? I was like, yo, I know this is right. I remember the first time told you I love you. I actually told you I love you before we started going out, right? Yeah. And she did say it back. She said, and I always told you, like, when I finally proposed you, and I had that conversation, and it just all hit. I think he about to propose the.
Why I felt like I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, why I feel like he's setting up to propose, like.
Yeah, because just as a man and just somebody like, because he said something very clear. Like he said, when a man knows, and pretty much he's already speaking as if like, you here for a reason. I can't live without you. This and that. Like that. Yeah. This is beautiful. Yeah. This is he really love this woman.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So
yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
Man, honestly.
We knew it.
Yeah. I like Mike. Yeah, Mike. I like Mike.
I'm excited. Look at Arlette's face. Like,
I like Mike, man.
Oh my God. Why did we know that? That's weird.
A man with a purpose, a man that know what he wants.
Oh my God, this is so nice.
Yo, Mike, invite us to the wedding, man. We got you a nice gift. Please invite us to the wedding. I got you with a good gift, bro. My wife and I respect this so much. Please, if you see it, invite us to the wedding. Whoa. Show these men how men's supposed to be, man.
Are you serious? Oh.
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace. Regardless of anybody else's opinion, you are a special woman, man. And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you are my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with, and just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife?
Yes, of course. Oh my God.
I'm crying.
This their first proposal from the show too. I mean, nobody got married. This their
I
first
feel
proposal.
like
Wow. That's Arlette husband right here.
Yeah.
Okay, oh yeah.
I'm
Wow.
so freaking happy for him.
Wow, that's a man right there. That's a man. Oh, man, I won't be like you when I'm 37, man.
Yo, I'm literally crying. Oh.
And I like the way he did it though, because they met on the show. Then why not? If I'm ready, let's do it on the show.
And he did it publicly.
Yeah.
He did it online. You can't take it down. So
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I feel like they're gonna get married quick too. I feel like they're gonna. Remember, I told you the same thing with me. I told you once I got proposed to, I wasn't gonna be one of those men like, oh, we gonna wait a year, 2 years. We got married what?
months.
4 months later, took care of business.
I don't sweat. Y'all. Oh, baby.
Well, let's see.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Sweating. Oh, my God. Girl, let me
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's beautiful. I'm glad we watched this one. This was beautiful.
Let me see it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm glad you see. It's something when you know, and it's like you just know, like you don't know what's gonna happen afterwards. But at the time, you just know, like, nah, this is my person. This is the one. I know it took me a while to find, but I'm just like, yeah, this is it. I love it. Like, you know, like that's some real shit he's saying.
Oh my God. I feel the girl's hot. Oh my gosh. Oh, he goes.
I tell you.
Oh, let me get out of this shot.
I tell you, she got it off. She got it off him. Like they got off with each other. Like they passion. This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you so much. Give me other tissue.
She's crying.
So I just want to say that we did not expect that at all. That came out of nowhere. I was over there, recording, and I'm like, is this really happening? Like, I'm trying to adjust the cameras and everything. You just blew us all away. Everybody in the studio is absolutely speechless right now. We are out of words. We cannot believe that just happened. So I want to say congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
Sir, appreciate it. Yes, sir.
And I hope that you both listen to each other. I hope that you both work on things together. Put God first. And we really do wish the best for you. Best of luck with everything. I'm sure, everybody wants to follow your journey. I mean, I want to follow your journey, so make sure you invite us to the wedding.
Hello, first pop the balloon wedding. Hello.
But yeah, no, we are. Yeah, this is what Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette Amuli is all about. Yeah. Real people coming to find real love, and moments like this, special moments like this, is what it's about. Yes. So I appreciate both of you for really trying.
We appreciate you guys, man. Yes, without the show and the opportunity to even meet somebody that could be from across, different states, it's your perfect match. But having this as a platform is genuine, man. I appreciate you guys for real.
Yeah, Thank you. I do want to ask you, Mike, what made you decide that she was the one?
So without just saying, oh, when you know, yeah. But it kind of is that, because when you just know. Like, she checks all my she checks all my boxes, so to speak. And she's just a great person, a great friend, just a great teammate, somebody I could just have a conversation with and feel like, I just know, like, this is someone I'm meant to really spend a lot of time with, spend the rest of my life with. And we're supposed to just do our thing, man. So when you know.
Mm-hmm. And I know that it seems like it's very fast. How do you know that you were sure about this decision?
This proposal, you're saying the culmination of work already done, right? Mm-hmm. I was doing work on myself to become the highest version of myself. And I felt when I met Kay, she was also doing the same work. So when we met, it just seemed like perfect timing. Mm-hmm. So when we met, it seemed like perfect timing. And it's not about days on the calendar or time passing. It's about, spiritual time spent, like really convening with God and really trying to get in tune and really tap in and, just following his pace and making sure you're aligned with that. And like I said, it doesn't feel like pressure. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels natural. Like I'm a deep thinker, so I do take my time with things. And I'm not just rushing in. I'm not an emotional person like that. So this is a decision I've made that I know for sure is something that I'm supposed to do. So.
Well, I mean, we are absolutely thrilled with that, and yeah, like we said, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And we pray that everything works out for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay.
Well, y'all, that is our first Pop the Balloon or Find Love proposal. Okay. Ain't nobody topping that. Oh, man. Congratulations again, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on today. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
That's what's up. Beautiful, beautiful love story. Pray to God that it works out. Look how she already showing off the ring. They're deeply in love with each other. I think this is genuine. This was definitely not planned by the show. This was all Mike and knowing what he want as a man and knowing when you know. And I just wish them the best of luck. I would just say, you know, try to keep people out your business. Stick to yourself. Communicate a lot. And just always be open with each other and continue to do what y'all do. But it seemed like y'all on the right path. And, yeah, I love it. And, again, if you do see this, please send us the invite to that wedding. You know, we got you, big homie. Yeah, there you go.
I absolutely love this. You know, this was your idea to watch the catch up, but now that I watched it, I kind of feel like I needed to watch it. Mm-hmm. But I'm extremely happy for them. Like Mike said, when you know, you know, and I applaud him for knowing and not hesitating, but standing firm in his knowing and knowing that she's the one for him and proposing and making like they say, making an honest woman out of her. But I'm happy for them. Like I said, like you said, communication. People's opinions will be their opinions. That's what our pastor told us. That's what we try to live by, not listening to the outside noise of, oh, maybe it's too fast. Oh, how do you know? Oh, he got kids. Oh, what about the baby mama? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, just focusing on each other because it is still fairly new. And now that you are taking a step into marriage, you will have a lot more enemies, spiritual and physical. So I just feel like as long as y'all really lock in on each other, lock in on your spirituality and praying and really focus on each other and staying true to yourself and y'all goals, it will turn out to be a beautiful, beautiful love story and have an even beautiful ending. So I'm happy for them. I wish them the best of luck. And we hope to see you guys in our next episode. Peace.
Peace. See you in our next video. Subscribe, please.